again, ASEC Mocha posted that Senator Bam is credit grabbing, blah, 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 blah. I mean, what part of I thank the President for signing that is not, I mean, it's just like creating divisiveness and hatred. Hindi lang po isang beses, hindi lang po dalawa, maraming beses po. And yet, sasabihin na naman natin na it is in her personal capacity. But on her personal blog, nag-FB live din siya eh. Nag-FB live siya sa mga accomplishment ni Presidente, which is good. Pero ginagamit niya rin sa sa pag-publish ng fake news.
Ayan, Miss Badoy, sige nga, pakisagot ito.
I don't think Miss Laurio has the moral high ground to talk to us about kindness and decency when she herself, her blog...
I don't think she's talking about kindness and decency.
Accuracy.
What she's talking about here, ma'am,
yes.
what she's talking about is how it is... Kasi nga the difference is you're in government and they're not. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's why nga the policy is a little bit different. That's why we don't mean to pick on anyone, but the fact is, how do you blur the lines nga? The lines are so blurred. So how do you, okay, she has no moral high ground in your opinion, right? Because cite an example, because...
well, we have our slides actually, of her, how we please. Of course, I understand that Ms. Laurio we're held to a higher standard because we're government officials. I do understand that. But even then, as humans, we don't take away our humanity. She's gone over and beyond what can be defined as decent.
Yeah. Do you have that presentation?
Yes,
Can you please show it? Because I want to be
Madam Chair,
fair here.
Madam Chair,
Yeah.
I wish to clarify, is this an official PCOO presentation prepared using taxpayer money and public employees? Is this
Yes.
USEC Baday's personal presentation?
No,
We
it's from
would
the
just like to put on record,
Okay, I
Madam
think
Chair.
Secretary
It's from the
Alejano
PCOO.
can answer this, or Attorney Banaag. Sir, are
It's
you
from the
aware of this
PCOO.
presentation, sir?
Yes.
We have prepared slides of inaccurate news and fake news as well. This is for the information and also to aid us
Okay.
in this hearing, Madam
Okay,
Chair.
so you are aware of this, and this is part of your presentation, PCO. Okay, go ahead, please.
Madam Chair, can I answer every slide para mas mapabilis po tayo? Is this
Okay.
Yeah.
Sige, go.
First slide. Ito po ang example ng disinformation or fake news. Yeah, kailangan nyo nga talaga po ng training sec. The post was posted May of 2017. And then, the context of the post is that may sakit ang presidente noon, kaya sinama niya yung buong pamilya. And everyone was asking, bakit kasama? Di ba taxpayer money yan? And then I tweeted, sabi ko sa bagay, at least kung may mangyari sa kanya during that trip, kasama yung pamilya niya.
Oh, pero hindi naman, may mali siya pa rin doon. Alam naman natin. O sige,
Yeah, I mean,
yun na yung
but-
justification mo, mali pa rin yun. Okay,
Yes,
next.
but it's not a fake news.
Oh, no, we're not saying that.
Yeah,
we're
yes,
talking about...
But why it was presented there, Madam Chair?
Okay, we're talking about the conduct. Okay, no. Okay, so fine. Look, kayo rin naman may mga below the belt. And I mean, and you should be called out for those things that you say that are wrong. So you have, may pangil ka rin. Okay, next. Okay, so paano to? Hindi naman ikaw yan no?
Yeah, it's the president who said that Bongo
that's
is a
not your blog.
billionaire.
Okay.
That's my blog, ma'am.
Blog mo
ko
rin?
po yan. Yeah.
Okay.
I was quoting the president saying na Bongo is billionaire.
Oo, actually parang narinig ko rin yun di ba? Okay, so okay lang yun, di ba? Okay, next.
But not in connection with the scandal.
Ha?
Hindi,
Sabi the scandal,
not
yung
connected.
context nung statement ni
Oo,
President.
hindi kaya nga. So, di ba, this is actually what we're learning here. We're learning.
Madam
That you
Chair?
Madam-
Madam Chair,
Madam-
siguro pwede pa-explain natin muna sila Secretary and Danar kung paano naging fake news yung pinopost nila. Siguro bago siya sumagot.
Okay.
Bongo, hindi lang selfie king. Ang pagkasulat kasi niyan ay very malicious, ma'am eh. That's very malicious. Pakialamero din. So anong ibig sabihin nito? Anong gustong hiwatig ni Ms. Jover sa sambayanan? And of course, let us also take into consideration that these types of posts, ito yung nag-iengganyo na mga hate messages eh. Itong mga post na ganito eh.
But it's not fake news. It's a hate post.
Hate post. Hate post. Hate post, and it could be fake news.
Your Honor. Madam Chair?
Okay. You first because yes.
Madam Chair, if I may comment, since I'm a lawyer, this is not hate speech, Your Honor. This is precisely legal opinion. This is political opinion, Your Honor. And precisely, it's within the protection of the right to freedom of expression.
No one's disputing that. But this is what we're trying to prove here. Eh. Both sides of the camp are kind of guilty also of perpetuating their beliefs in a way that can be offensive if you are on the other side of the fence.
Yes, Your Honor. But
Is.
it is a dictum of freedom of expression advocacy that the antidote to speech that we hate is not less speech, but more speech, Your Honor. Therefore, if some quarters of our political society are against this post, this opinion, the antidote, Your Honor, is to post another opinion on that.
Okay.
Not to actually self-censorship.
No.
We're not-
I agree. This is no. We're not going to curtail this. We're not going to say, "Hoy, huwag kayo mag-post ng ganyan." We can only appeal and say, "Okay, just be kind. You know, if you can, be magnanimous if you can." But it should not be a choice when you're in government. You should always carry a higher standard. That's the only thing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Laurio's not.
No, hindi
Okay.
wala naman kami sinasabi, attorney, na hindi na kasi yung context kasi nun, in-explain na ni Special Assistant to the President na wala nga siyang kinalaman at hindi siya nakialam. So ang nakalagay doon, pakialamero din. So it's implying that pakialamero si Sapbong. So therefore, ang tanong ko kay Jovi, have you called him up and asked him kung talagang nakialam siya?
Ay, wala po kasi akong contact sa kanya, sir.
Okay.
At saka po, binase ko po yung blog na yan
Saan?
sa documents na kung saan meron pong si Sec Lorenzana na meron pong post-it doon na this is from Bongo and all.
At sinagot
Saka-
na yon ni Secretary Lorenzana at sinabi niya na hindi niya na matandaan at sinabi din ni Vice Admiral Mercado na never nakialam si Sapbongo.
Well, when I was writing that, sir, wala pa po. So,
Because that's the problem. Wala kasing vetting eh. Anong problema?
Ibang Rappler, may
Madam
rilabas din yung may writing dun sa margins nung how are you able to verify? Is that true news?
Oh, sorry.
About the meddling and
Delphine Lorizana, our
The Navy.
Secretary of Defense actually confirmed the document. And
the Secretary of the name is the Secretary Lorenzana.
Secretary Lorenzana confirmed it. I mean, we can tweet it, guys, if you're
Okay.
on. Just tweet the links to the articles. But can I, ma'am, since Senator Poe, since you have, I think for me what's astounding listening is that there seems to be an inability to distinguish between professional behavior and accountability for government officials and free speech in many instances. So I hope no offense on this one, sir. I think that in the earlier one, it's about professionalism. Any office, particularly a government office that's in charge of the reputation of the government, that is in charge of communicating to the public, actually should have its own standards and ethics for your own employees. I've been an employee for many, many years of different organizations, and they've actually always told us, when I was with CNN, I couldn't get a haircut without letting my boss know. That doesn't curtail your freedom. It doesn't curtail freedom of speech. And particularly for a government official, echoing Robbie, there is no difference between personal and professional because that's a government official. I can't imagine Senator Soto doing something privately and then saying publicly, I can't, that wasn't me. So I think that's the first one, and then it's about a level of professionalism that you'd hold the people in PCOO to. And then the second part is just if you create a vacuum, if you don't exercise that power and then have a kind of plausible deniability about who can, like in Undersecretary Badoy's situation, when you draw the line between your personal and your professional role, it's a disservice to your office and also a disservice to your own personal goals. I think part of it is in that instance where you said that you're going to, I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't be saying this. It's just shocking that we're at a very basic definition of what professional government service means and what the expectations are. And perhaps that's the difference, that's the core difference in the way we approach everything.
Okay. Thank you. I guess we go